Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Apple report for Tuesday, January 24th, 2023. Before I jump into the charts, just want to encourage you to please click like and subscribe every time you watch the daily Apple report. It does help the YouTube algorithms quite a bit. And share the content, if you would, with friends and colleagues. We appreciate that. Let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to start with the big picture as usual and work our way in. We did test this targeted long-term support about a month ago now in the lower 120s, or we came very close to it. In fact, on the daily chart, we did test this area. And this has been an area that I'd mentioned can contain selling not only through Q1, but perhaps even into later year. The channel top that's not labeled is in the 170s, and that remains what I think is a big picture objective, whether that is 3 to 5 months for now or later this year, tough call. On the way up, I've mentioned how the 140s, a 1 to 2 month target. We're about 3 weeks into it, and yesterday we did tag that descending 1/3 speed line that today is at 141.54. We pushed through it a bit, but we backed off and closed below it. The market now vulnerable, now susceptible to bearish continuation. Back to 131.05, I'll say, by the end of next week or sooner. And in fact, this channel bottom, 136.42, that I had been waiting, now it's not the same structure, it's recalibrated, reconstructed to take into account Monday's high, but that was a formation, as you recall, I had as a 2-star support, able to contain selling into later week. Not anymore. Because of the testing of this long-term resistance, I think you need to give this market now breathing room for bearish retracement. 136.42, though, is capable of containing daily selling pressures, but it really is 131.05 that I have my eyes on it by the end of next week or sooner. That sooner would come with a settlement today below 136.42. So for those of you who are day trading, or 1 to 2 day swing trading, let's say, it's 141.54 ceiling, the short sale, if you will. If you're not, if you were long up into this zone, this is your profit taking area. But if you're a day trader, I'm just going to make it simple here. If you're a day trader, it's 136.42. I don't know if we'll see 136.42 today, but we might, and it could contain session weakness. And from there, we could bounce back to 141.54 tomorrow. So this may contain more than just a single day of selling pressures, but because of the significance of 141.54 and the fact that it can contain buying through February trade, and that holding below it, I think 131.04 is in reach by the end of next week. And closing today below 136.42 would indicate 131.05 within just another day or two of trade with that kind of volatility. 131.05 can contain weekly selling pressures, possibly through next week. And from here, we could rally back to 141.54 within a week or so of doing so. So 141, in fact, I think I have that labeled here. Yeah, this is sort of your 1 to 2 week time frame. 141.54 ceiling, 131.05 floor. 131.05 floor is now calling the market, if you will, given the fact that we tested that 141.54 speed line. And if we do close below 131.05 in the coming days, and I don't expect it in the coming days, but perhaps by the end of next week, then we retest long-term support on the daily chart once again in the 121.49 to 122.43 region. So closing below 131.05, 1 to 2 week objective in the low 120s. And as I mentioned earlier, holding below 141.54, I don't know if I mentioned in this video or not, but I have mentioned it a lot, that once we test this low 140 speed line, this market is then susceptible to rotating back into the low 120s within possibly 3 to 5 weeks. So we could see an outright bearish rotation back into the low 120s, and that would be clearly indicated if we were to settle below 131.05 in the coming days. I will be watching the speed line. It changes daily. So what's at 131.05 today will be in the mid 130s by Friday's close, so forth and so on. I think I've covered the downside. Hi, if you enjoy watching our daily Apple report, you'll love our daily Triple Q and SPY reports. They're presented in the same 5 to 10 minute video format. Our daily SPY and Triple Q analysis provides directional market signals that are correlated with highly specific price support and resistance levels. Whether your trading time horizon is short or longer term, we promise you a distinctive edge in your trading of the SPY and Triple Q. We offer a 5-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. So go to wickedstocks.com right now. and start receiving your daily SPY and daily Triple Q reports today. Pretty well. Let's go back to the upside, and I think it really is this range here. So I have opened this area up as I said I would once we test 141.54. If we push through 141.54, 143.70 is likely today. I don't know if we'll get all the way up to 146.74. We might. So if we push, or if we open today above 141.54, 146.74 is in reach today. To say that I expect it is a bit of a stretch, but I wouldn't be surprised. How's that? So 146.74 can also contain buying through next week, possibly through February, and we could fall off from there. This is an important range, and I would like to say, I like to keep things simple. I would like to say that closing today above 141.54 indicates this 173.56 channel top within 3 to 5 months, but I'm not comfortable suggesting 173.56 as a 3 to 5 month objective unless we close above 146.74, and I don't see that happening today. But if it does, if we close above 146.74 in the coming days, I'm going to begin outlining 173.56 as a 3 to 5 month target, which, as I said at the very beginning, is this channel top here also on the weekly chart is considered, I'm going to call it a late 2023 target. But once again, if we close today, I don't see it happening, but at some point over the next week or two above 146.74, this channel top, then yeah, 3 to 5 months or sooner, could be like within 2 to 3 months, where Apple could top out on an annual basis. Trying to think if there's anything else worth fleshing out, and I think I'll just leave you with this. Holding below 154 does allow 136.42 within the day, 131.05 by the end of next week or sooner. That sooner coming much quicker if we close today below 136.42. I think I'm going to leave it at that for Tuesday's Daily Apple Report. Please click like and subscribe. I appreciate it a great deal. I'll be back tomorrow with Wednesdays, and you have a wonderful evening.